off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a 'cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug. If you're in the getting it, you can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug. If you're in the getting it. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for show, they tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug. If you're in the getting it, you can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug. If you're in the getting it. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Get the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If the talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to feel it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug. You're in the getting it. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to feel it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug. You're in the getting it. Don't try to act like you don't know where we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a pop on. Shady Aftermath. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the He got 3, that other rapper got it. Shout it, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king. Boy, I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
60 down. Here we go.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Out wide, McCaffrey makes the grab. They drop him with a big hit. And at least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
60. Seven Pirates.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Dragon 60, Cougar 19.
Going on first down. It starts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they come, second down.
Here we go. Shot. 18 Cardinal. 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pass it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that we said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19. Go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Tracy. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Completed over the middle. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Scatterboon now from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. Well, the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
From the red zone on 1st. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here we go. Viking 18. Check out.
Scatterboo. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
18 Cardinal.
Scatterboo again. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Dart out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
60 Eagles.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Track 60 box.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now Daniels to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go. 60 Maverick.
They'll throw again on second down. Daniels. That's caught in stride by McCaffrey. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Holding left side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. The Commanders have an early lead. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's 4th down. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Restart now. Catch is made down the right sideline. Well, a lot of mess on the move here. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
They will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start to fight back for their first points in this game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Zamir White on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Ready, go!
Daniels setting up the play action. The left side is caught by Sinnott. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a second quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. The left side finds Johnson. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. A gain of 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. Let's go. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Driving forward with Scatterbury. Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The 49-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Into traffic, complete! And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
DBs out there for the Commanders on third.
19, Pioneer. Go. Mustang 19. 19, Tiger. 19, go.
To the air on third and long. Complete left side to Robinson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
38-yard line.
Going on first down. It's Dart. Flush down now to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Second and 17 at the 45-yard line.
19, 18. 19, tight. 19, tight.
Here goes Dart to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with third and long.
17.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come 19, come 19.
Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on. Hey. Mike,
Play action now. Daniels. Connects on the crosser. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We've set it downs from 37.
let's go. 19 Tigers. Ready, right?
Daniels on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
1st and 10 from the 43. On play action with Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie things up at 14. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. A little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cavity Lions.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Dumps it off to his running back. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Fabio Carriquet making that stop. Play action now with Daniels. Right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. And we should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
J.K. Scott in formation.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And they're going to bring him down down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Being Pratt with the play defensively.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Now Dart. Screen here for Scatterboo. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Rolling on third, here's Dart. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Here we go, set.
Man in motion out of the slot. On first down, here's Daniels. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Warriors 17.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. And they get this down at the 44 before he stopped. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Giants into the nickel, third down. To the air again, Daniels. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. So he's knocked away from the intended targets and brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
All right, so we're going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. Here's the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. Gets himself free. Escapes the pocket. He's got it inside the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tigers.
Running with Scannaboo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Darts out of the shotgun. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
70 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready?
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. This is Cox. That's Slayton. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Daniels setting up the play action. Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Play fake here. Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Daniels now on first down. Finds his back complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Okay, ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, Daniels to the air. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
18, 5 in. Minute, go.
Here he goes, third and long. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow. And this one touchdown inside the 30. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Caught. Nice game left side. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 13-point lead. Here's Slide to try the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps the defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. He's looking deep once again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. That's enough for the 1st. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw again, it's Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off.
And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
He's on the ground here. Tracy dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Pass complete to Robinson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass brought in by Slayton. And there's the stop after he drives this down into 13. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check out.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. When each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Back to throw, here's Dart. And he takes it in, touchdown New York. The Giants lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's White on the return. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action now. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush, finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Play action now with Daniels. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. And the pressure drives them backwards. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Cut 19! Cut 19!
3rd and long for him here. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ready, set!
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
19 start!
Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And this one's going to move them all the way down to the 25-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. They give it to him again. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Out of the gun, Daniels. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Slayton with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Trying the right side with Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Darts out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Back to 60. Back to 60. Check go.
Dart setting in the throw here. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19, 18. Let's go.
Now Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Darts back to throw. Pass it down close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. Page.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Working inside the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Samuel. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Daniels on 1st down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck. It's up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. Dump off caught by his back. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Ready?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Commanders, 14 points back. Fourth and forever coming up. They're going to try to throw for it. Forced out to his right. He's making a bid for it. He's found some space as he crosses. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Giants. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually works. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Draw it up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for him. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.
finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it